We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to That Which Binds Us. We are here currently talking to Idris over the phone during holiday time. Christmas, I believe. Please, the rest of the week will fly by and I won't even think about you. You know, that might be a little hard. Considering I'm already home, the look on his face is priceless, easily worth the extra I had to fork over to reschedule my flight earlier. Of course, I could always just go straight to my house. It happens fast, all while I'm standing there trying to be coy. Wait, what? We went to his house? That's why they didn't show us anything? He jumps up and rushes towards me in what probably would have been a hug, but instead becomes a tackle as we both fall to the floor, his arms around me. I shift one of my arms out from between us and rest it on the back of his head. This is so cute! Not all of the lights are on, and combined with the minimal moonlight, the lighting is dim at best. But still, I don't need any light to tell how red his face is, how soft his cheek is, how warm his chest is. There's a ticking of a clock or a watch somewhere. It's all I can hear besides his breathing. I run my fingers through his hair some more, trailing my fingers down his neck. He sighs. Now that he has me pinned down in his bedroom, he gets a bit braver. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did we get already in the bedroom? What? He slowly runs one of his hands up the back of my shirt, resting it about halfway up my spine. I shiver. I had to wait almost an hour for a taxi with no heater, but here he was absorbing the warmth of his own room for hours. He eases some of his weight off of me so that he can lean over my face. It's hard to meet his eyes. Of course, he doesn't stay there long. He lowers back down and kisses me. There are a million things I could have said to break the silence. Every single one of them would have ruined the moment. I don't know how long we laid there on his floor, his arm around me. It could have been forever and it still wouldn't have been long enough. Aww. After some time he gets up. I raise my arm so he can let me up, but he ignores it. Instead he bends back down beside me and picks me up princess style. He walks over to his bed and gently lays me down on one side while he climbs over the other. He motions to turn on the lamp beside his bed, but decides against it and lays down beside me. It just puts his head on a pillow and his arms are in front of him and keeps his eyes on me. Now it's my turn to look embarrassed. Laying here looking back at him, the lights off. It feels too familiar, too reminiscent. Like I dreamed about something similar, but I can't recall a dream. Like a dream. No, not a dream. Not going to say anything. We can just stare into each other's eyes if you want. I don't know why I would. You weren't even going to think about me for a week. Don't make me tackle you again. I might not get up this time. I can't tell if you're trying to threaten me or trying out pillow talk. I was never good at either. Who do you practice them on? The threats? Any dude who thought it would be easy to get my wallet. And the other? He has a funny sort of expression on his face. It's a grin, but he's suddenly lost in thought, and I can tell he's no longer looking at me despite his gaze on me. I'll take a pass, for now. A pass? What for? Was she too embarrassed to be... was she too embarrassing to talk about, or maybe he? Whoa. Way more embarrassing than you realize. He takes my hand and interlaces our fingers. What made you come back? I got bored. Didn't want to spend the rest of the week listening to them all complain about politics. Complaining and talking politics. Is that it? Depends on how well you treat me. Have I ever done you wrong? I'll have to see, I guess. What'd you do in the past few days? Put up a clothes for the holiday sign, do whatever? No, I went to work as usual. Got caught up on some paperwork, got some new paperwork. The usual. Just the usual, huh? What's with that look? I don't know, I've just been thinking. Don't you think it's scary? You're going to have to clarify. You know, the whole memories thing. Who's to say you haven't forgotten about someone close to you? You wouldn't know anyway. His eye contact falters. Eva, there's something I want to talk about. Oh, is there? Yeah, I've got some things to tell you. Is he gonna tell us the truth? This way? I don't know how she's gonna feel. He drags me closer to him, puts his arm around me and starts talking. He prattles on for probably half an hour, all while I just stare at my hand on his chest. There's a few things about his life, a few things about his job, and a few things about us. About how we met, about how we got to know each other, about how he cut ties with me. Literally. All the things that felt like they had been deja vu or distant dreams. By now I'm laying in his arms with my head tucked in and his face leaning on my head. He keeps talking, almost as if he's afraid if he stops that I'll leave. It's fine, I don't want to talk yet. I just want to listen. Okay, she's handling this way better than main route. I don't know how much of what he's saying is true. From the way he's talking, he sounds earnest. He has photos. We can just show her. Some of it I can remember, but he keeps telling me more. All these dates, all these nights, all have almost gone down the drain. I feel somewhat angry, somewhat confused, but mostly relieved. Angry that he would do that to me, confused about all these days and nights he's telling me about, and relieved that it all led to here. There were a lot of things that could have gone wrong, but yet here we are. It's fate. Do you remember when we climbed in bed with 30-something blankets and get close because the heater in my old apartment wouldn't work? That wasn't the best first night to stay over, and yet you didn't dump me after, or after I almost got evicted from missing payments. I managed to stifle or stifle a laugh. I really don't know how to pronounce that word. I should really look it up. It's weird, isn't it? It feels like all of that was ages ago. I usually hate thinking about the past, being broke, kicked out, hating my body. But then I remember that's when I met you, when I took on a few more clients on the side, when I stopped caring what my mom thought, when I got surgery. Surgery? What? I clung to his shirt. You idiot. I know. He squeezes me tightly, almost suffocating me for a second or two before letting go. But I won't let you go again. I know you won't, because you're going to pay dearly for pushing me aside. Huh? Oh, yeah, you didn't think you were just going to get off easy, did you? No, I guess not. Not anymore. You're going to take me out to a fancy restaurant tomorrow. Surely there's at least one open the day after Christmas. And then we're going to go to the movies. And then we're going to go shopping. This sounds like stuff we already do. Oh, do I need to list more? Let's see. We'll also go to... He tackles me to keep me from talking. Alright. We'll worry about that tomorrow. For tonight, though. He lowers his head and kisses me. The weeks afterwards went by in a flash. Maybe it was because I felt like I was finally comfortable again. Finally getting back in the swing of how things should be. One day, Byron came running in, explaining that they had finally found the man behind most of the increased crime. In a creepy turn of events, it was Steven. Oh! Okay. He had gotten close to me, used me against Idris. Find out more about him? They weren't sure, but it didn't turn out the way he wanted, as I had forgotten all about my time with Idris. Idris couldn't stop smiling that day, so much so that we went to buy a frame to put the newspaper clipping in. It felt like one long drawn-out chapter was finally ending, so I wanted to start the next as soon as possible. As a way to both surprise him and get reassurance there wouldn't be any more funny business, I ended my apartment's lease, so I had to move in with him. He was definitely surprised, but more happy than anything. I know what he means about hating thinking about the past. Too many regrets, too many what-ifs, too many bad memories. We can't get rid of the past, despite how much Idris could try. But we can't spend our whole lives on it. If we focus too much on the past, we can't pay attention to the future. We can't move on, much less move forward. But now there's no fear. We can move into the future together. I got the honesty route, which I'm pretty sure is real good, right guys? I think that's the good route. I don't know how many actual endings there are, but I'm very content with that one. Man, where's that photo? This photo here, bro. I had so much feels for her. I felt so bad for her. Anyway, look at us. We're so cute. We had so many good photos. I'll do this one, because this one is honestly the most adorable. But we have finally finished this game. Pretty sure there's other routes, like the bad ending routes and all that such. But I will not delve into that. I'd rather you guys play the game for yourself and enjoy it for yourself. But I'm very happy with this game. It's something completely different from other most visual novels. Because to start off, most visual novels, Otome-wise, will have multiple guys. But I believe she said this was an Otome because you only got to end up with Idris, which is fine because Idris is the bae. Okay. Steven is scary. Byron is just a mysterious dude that is high up there in the mafia. But anyway, I really love this game. The storyline, the pace. It didn't go too slow. It didn't go too fast. It was a good pace. The art style is different from what I'm used to. I feel like there were more CG art for Idris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't know why to me when we were doing I guess Idris point of view, I felt like there were more CG arts going, but maybe because the pace of the art was like frequent compared to the main route. The main route, it just felt like a lot of it came out later near the ending. Like these three here came near later on the ending, but again, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter because CGR is the best. But anyway, that's it for this entire series. If you guys have any other games you want to recommend me, or if you're a developer that want me to reach out, or if you're a developer that want me to play your game, just reach out on my business email down below. I believe it's down below. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this series. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the future.
I still wonder